What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video. And what do we have today? Today we got a few things to cover here. We're going to try to cover a section of the white paper. Believe it or not, guys, we are almost coming to the end of the BasedAI white paper. But before we get there, I wanted to start with this tweet from Murad here, and he says one of his prediction is that we will see a gradual shift from relatively more funny meme coins to relatively more serious meme coins. And I would assume that the more serious, he means probably the stronger meme coins and the, what's it called? Probably more utility wise meme coins. If this is the case, then I'm gonna say here you are talking about Pepecoin. That Bitcoin of memes can't get any more serious than that. All right. And so we sent that to him. We'll put a little heart over here so he feels good about it. And so, yeah. So I wanted to start with this because I do, man, Pepecoin, there's a nice feel of what's going on, as of late with Pepecoin. And so I'm seeing a whole lot of, bullish posts, and the community is really, really engaged. And any one of you guys that do have a Twitter account, guys, come onto Twitter and say your piece about Pepecoin. Let's get the interest high enough so that we can get the attention of the Binances, the Coinbases of the world, right? And so, and go to the Pepecoin page too, guys. Retweet some of this information. Let's help again. Just bring all of this. Bring it all. Bring it all. Put it in front of everybody that is in your circle. So, been doing a lot of this today. The last few days, actually, I've been doing a lot of posting, reposting, and all of those things. Trying to do my piece, right? Do my little part here. So please do yours if you don't mind. Okay, let's go to the CoinMarketCap here, and let's take a look at just what first top 10s. What are they doing? And a little bit of red. Cardano looking to overtake Tron again for the 10th spot, okay, in the top 10. So Cardano community is trying to work hard to overtake that. And let's go to the memes, and you'll definitely see something going on here. So these guys, not much. So Pepe, the big Pepe ETH has been, just not moving that much. And then we have Brett trying to get to that 1 bill. Popcat again going up like crazy. But again, I always tell you guys, I don't know if there is a whole lot of manipulation going on here or a whole lot of dumping here, because this thing goes up absolutely crazy, and then it dumps crazy too. So I don't know. I This is like, the story of the turtle and the hare, right? And sometimes the ones that move fast are not the ones that win. Slow and steady, right? Wins the race, so they say. And then we have here Mog doing a little. And so we have here Pepecoin. Pepecoin has now passed Turbo uh, by $10 million more or less. So I mean, it's don't know why Turbo is not moving, but then again, I mean, it seems like it's Pepecoin's turn to shine. And so if you look at the last 7 days, there's a lot of enthusiasm. It's probably one of the highest ones, except for this Sundog that just came out the other day and pumped like crazy. And then now I think it went up to, what was it, $300 million. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so it was $260 million, and it's now 190. So it's gone down a little bit, actually quite a bit. MAGA has been pumping. Okay, it's always something with Trump. You're gonna see this, and Giga here, which Moonra was talking about. It was the next best thing. Well, yeah, no, ain't much here to see. And so, I mean, I'm not saying that this cannot go up. I mean, it probably will, especially if the community is strong and all that. But, it's quick movers are quick movers up or down. So, all right. And here's Nero just falling out of complete grace. Again, this thing at one point in time was what, 300? 7 days. Yeah, almost $300 million. And it just has collapsed ever since. I mean, only those who were here, I don't know, when was this, July 29th? That started around here, somewhere around here, are still in the green. But a lot of people started at the 30 cent mark about, and they lost more than half of their value. So just be aware, guys. Be careful. Be very, very careful. And you guys can watch the rest of this stuff. Okay, now let's get to our series of BasedAI white paper. And so this section, it's a little technical here, but it's talking about this dynamic quantization. I'm sorry, guys, had a long day today. And so Cerberus squeezing, okay, is a technique used to make computer tasks both faster and more secure when handling sensitive data. Like when encrypting information to keep it private, this technique is especially useful for large AI models like GPT-2. So there's two things, right, that are going on here. Number one, dynamic quantization. So imagine you're trying to fit all your stuff, right, into a box. Instead of throwing them in a, just randomly just throwing in there, you arrange them very carefully so that they can take up less space. Dynamic quantization does something similar, but with data. So making sure it fits neatly into the available computing power without wasting any. So that's number one. Number two is adaptive scaling. If your stuff is getting too big, okay, or there's too much stuff for your box, adaptive scaling shrinks them just enough so they still fit without losing their shape or details. For AI models, this means adjusting the data in a way that still makes sense but requires less power to process. Together, Cerberus squeezing combines these two ideas to make processing both efficient and secure. This is achieved by tweaking how data is handled before it's processed so that it uses less computing power but still keeps the information private. This technique takes inspiration from earlier research on quantizing deep networks to achieve the right balance between speed and privacy. Okay. Dynamic quantization is a method used to make data processing more efficient, particularly in large AI models. This process works by adjusting the precision, okay, how detailed the data needs to be, dynamically, depending on how much the data varies. The goal is to save computational resources without losing important information. So there's three keys. One, data analysis. The system first checks how much the data varies. If the data doesn't change much, it can be processed with much lower precision, which is faster and less resource intensive. Number two, precision adjustment. Based on the analysis, the precision of the data is adjusted. Less variable data gets lower precision, saving computing power. More variable data is processed with higher precision to ensure accuracy. And number three is requantization. After processing, the data is reevaluated and requantized if necessary to ensure that its integrity and informational content are maintained. This process strikes a balance between efficiency and accuracy, making it possible to handle large amount of data quickly without losing critical information. Okay? And so the three keys, right? So you got the standard deviation calculation here, and then you have, okay, so practically this just tells you the numbers that are most close together or more spread out. And then the adaptive scaling based on how spread out the numbers are. You adjust the entire row. If the spread is large, you scale it down by a factor. If not, you leave it as it is, right? Just with the scaling. And then you have the quantization. You want to make sure that the data, you want to make the data simpler by reducing the number of possible values each number can be. You map each number to the closest one in the set of predefined levels. This is like rounding the numbers to the nearest whole number. So you want to go ahead and do that, right? Again, the quantization is because you want to kind of like align all this, like let's say all the stuff that are kind of like same shape boxes, you kind of put those together and they fit very nicely. That's kind of like what quantization is doing. Putting the stuff that are same shape kind of together, arranging them, if all the boxes are the same size, it's easier to stack than if you have all different types shape boxes. And so quantization is just trying to look for the stuff that is pretty similar that can actually fit as nicely as possible. So this process ensures that the data is optimized for further processing, which is especially useful when working with secure or encrypted data, as it makes the calculation faster and less resource heavy without losing too much important information. Okay, so let's see. So dynamic quantization reduces data complexity by adjusting precision based on variability, ensuring that the model works efficiently without unnecessary calculation. Adaptive scaling ensures that all data is treated proportionally, preventing any of the set of inputs from skewing results due to its spread. And quantization simplifies the data into fewer, more manageable levels, allowing for faster processing while retaining the essential details. And the reason why this matters is because Cerberus squeezing technique is critical for optimizing computations in secure environments, making FHE, fully homomorphic encryption, feasible even in large distributed networks like BasedAI. By compressing and optimizing the input data, it reduces the computational load, allowing encrypted AI operations to run more smoothly without sacrificing data security or privacy. Cool. Now we go to this pseudocode implementation. So the pseudocode and explanation provided emphasize the Cerberus squeezing technique's importance in optimizing the pre-processing of input data for large language models, particularly within BasedAI's secure and privacy-focused environment. This technique dynamically scales and quantizes input data, reducing computational demands while maintaining data integrity, which is critical when handling encrypted information. The squeezing module ensures that the data is efficiently prepared before being processed by the language model, like GPT-2, allowing the model to work effectively even with the additional complexity of FHE. This approach enhances the performance of AI application within privacy-sensitive context, representing a significant advancement in deploying large language models that need to maintain data privacy and security. So, this is just kind of a little bit of what we have been talking, right, about. So this is kind of like how Cerberus squeezing works, and it works using this quantized, what's it called? This dynamic quantization, okay, the adaptive scaling, all that. And so it kind of goes a little bit more technical, right, as to how this Cerberus squeezing works. And it is pretty cool. A lot of information. Tomorrow we'll touch up on, or on the next video, we'll talk about ZKLMs. We'll take a look at this example here for healthcare. Okay, expanding these applications. Then after that, guys, that's pretty much it. Then it's just appendix here, and well, that's it, guys. So yeah, so I sure hope that this helps, okay, and it continues to put that map together for you guys as to the revolutionary technology that BasedAI is bringing to the table. I mean, they are raising the bar. And so that's all I had to say. Thank you again for tuning in, guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell notification so that you get this information in a timely manner. And if I don't see you in the next video here, Gone over to Twitter, man, and let's go ahead and let's just take a crypto Twitter, man, and just bombard it with a whole bunch of Pepecoin and BasedAI tweets. So like that, we could get Coinbase and Binance's attention. So, did we look at our tokens? Man, I don't even think we did. No, we took a look at Pepecoin. Oops, sorry guys. Just take another look. I mean, it's nice to see this, right? Nice little the last 7 days. This is a beautiful chart, guys. Pepecoin is finally breaking out. Hopefully, it continues the trend, right? I mean, that's the whole point. And if this continues going up this way, and the other Pepe, you know, falls down, that is what the pepening is all about, right? As one, rises, the other one starts to go into obscurity, I guess you could say. I think they're both going to do well, but this is my coin. It's an excellent project. Okay, enough about that. I also like Tucker. Okay, and this is in the last 7. Oh no. Oh, really? Okay, so it changed. Tucker was not doing too well, and now it's 7% in the green. Take it. I'll take it. And BasedAI. BasedAI also, it's going up pretty nice over here, and it got rejected, and then just dropped, and then it's just been trading sideways for the last couple of hours, but still doing pretty good. Trying to get to the 100 million market cap. Still under $100 million. This is a complete steal, guys. Why, you ask? Ah, amazing. Because, I mean, just from here to get to $1 billion, which this will get to at least $1 billion. Okay. I do believe this is going to do probably in $10 billion, $20 billion. It could, but at least $10 billion, and that's a 10x. Isn't that insane? A 10x from here, guys. Yeah, super cheap at that point. I mean, from here, right? So it's a 10x. A 10x from here, we'll put at $900 million. So that means this would be about what, $25. So $100 would put this project under 3 billion, under $4 billion. Sorry, so about $3.6 billion. Okay, would put BasedAI. So think about that. Yeah, a 3-digit number, and it's $2.54. Okay, don't sleep on this, guys. Don't sleep on it. Do your homework. I sure hope you guys have been following the information on BasedAI and Pepecoin. It's get ready. Exciting times ahead. Take care, guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.